Hey, what's up with it, guys? Tempo back, and I just wanted to make a quick video on fitness and training and routines, basically stuff like that. So pretty much starting from the very beginning, obviously I do all my own food shopping, stuff like that, so I know what I'm buying, I know what I'm eating, I know how many calories are in it, stuff like that. It contains, you got lean chicken breast, you got ground beef, turkey mince, ground turkey mince, tuna, salmon. Basically they're your proteins, and then I have three main carbohydrates, which is rice, pasta and potatoes. I have potatoes, say, on, like, if I'm doing a low carb day, I'll have potatoes. And if I'm doing a high carb day, I'll have pasta. If I'm just trying to maintain, like, midweek or off training, I'll have rice, maybe pasta, depending on how many calories I'm going for and stuff like that. I do all of my meal prep at night time. I get up at 7 o'clock every morning. I just find it easier to do it at night time, that way I don't have to do it in the morning and rush around. So I get home for about 7:30 or 7 o'clock, depending on what I'm doing. And I usually cook my meals at around 9 o'clock. And that takes me to about 9:30, depending on what I'm cooking. And that way they're all out the way. So I have 4 meals prepped. And I don't really have to worry about it for the next day. So I've got my meals with me, I've got them on time, I know how many calories I'm getting, I know how much fat, protein, carbs, I know all of that, so it just makes life a lot more simpler. And when you've got that nailed, you can focus on other stuff rather than what you're eating, and it all becomes a lot simpler. Moving on to talking about training and routines. Basically, what I'm doing at the minute is I do a 3-day on, 2-day off. So, say, like, I have 3 days, and I make sure I hit every muscle group in that 3 days. So, say, for example, Monday, I'll do biceps and triceps, and I'll have a session on that. And then Tuesday, I'll do chest and back. And then Wednesday I'll do legs and shoulders, and I'll also recap on stuff like traps, forearms, stuff like that, and then just finish it all up with that. And then I'll take 2 days off, so I'll rest for Thursday and Friday, let my body heal up, get plenty of calories in on them days off, and then I'll head back into the gym after them 2 days off for another workout for biceps and triceps on the Saturday as well. I find that this way it helps me. Some people, oh man, it's difficult to say. I mean, everybody's body acts differently to training, so you have to really work out what works best for your body and how quickly your muscles repair. You don't want to overtrain them because they're not going to grow, they're not going to get bigger. And if you see signs of that, you have to back down. I know everybody thinks that if you train them more and harder, they're going to get bigger quicker, but it's really not the case. You have to know how your body reacts to what exercises and how much training, and you have to work out a routine and stick to that routine, and rest is it's one of the main important things that you need to do in order for your muscles to grow and repair. Because if they're not growing and they're not repairing properly, then you're basically starting from scratch every time you go into the gym. So, for example, say if I was doing biceps and triceps on a Monday, I'd typically start with a warm-up of barbell curls. Do about 20 reps with about 10 kilograms on the bar, just to warm up the muscle. Don't want to hurt it right off the bat. And then I will go to standing dumbbell curls, and I will do about 15 reps per arm alternated for about 14 kilograms in each arm. which to me is quite heavy. That's a good exercise to really actually stretch the muscle and get it pumped up. And I find that works really well for myself. Then I'll go to concentration curls. And again, another great exercise for absolutely just stretching out the muscle, letting the blood flow in there. And I normally do 8 kilograms and I do 12 reps, alternate arms, and I do about 3 sets of that. And that usually gets a good pump up there in the muscle. Then I'll go to hammer curls. Hammer curls is another great exercise. Really brings out the thickness in the bicep and the upper arm, and it really makes it look full. If you're wondering why your arms don't look that big, I really advise doing hammer curls because it really works on the thickness of the arm. So if you haven't tried them yet, do them. I normally superset that with reverse grip barbell curls for medium weight, probably about 10 kilograms again. I find that works best for me. I don't like going too heavy because I always rock around and fucking all this, and you don't want to be doing that. You really want to be just isolating the muscle and completing the movement properly to really get the best result. And that's mainly what I focus on. I then go to barbell curls again, and I do 25 kilograms for about 10 reps. I do less reps on these, obviously because it's more weight, but I do less reps because I find that's what works for me. If I did 20 reps, then I'd probably fuck my arms up big time, and it wouldn't be a good pain. It would be a bad pain. So I stick with 10 reps per set, do 3 sets of that. Yet again, still making sure that I'm not rocking around, because you see so many people in the gym where they've got to try and lift up so much weight, like ego lifters. Like they're trying to lift up weight, but they're not using the muscle that they're trying to work out. It's like they're trying to work out biceps, but they're using every single muscle apart from biceps just to get that weight up. And that's not what my training's about. It's strictly about doing every movement properly and achieving the workout to my standard, which is pretty fucking high. Same thing with triceps, really. The first exercise I start out with is reverse tricep extensions. I do them with medium weight, probably 6 kilograms in each arm, and I alternate them for about 12-15 reps, really just to warm up the muscle. And then I go to the cable machine and I do tricep pushdowns. I do 12 reps of that on a medium weight, like 25, 20 kilos, something like that. But then I superset that with reverse grip pull downs. And when you're doing 12 reps of push downs combined with 12 reps of pull downs in the same set, it burns. You can really feel it, and I really feel like that's one of the best exercises to do. For me personally, I feel like that's really working at the minute, and I'm starting to see a lot of size on the triceps. And then I go for the last exercise. I do close grip bench press for about 30 kilograms, 35 kilograms, and I do 15 reps per set, and I normally do about 4 sets with that. And I find that that's a really good exercise just to finally get that final pump in the tricep and really finish it off. But yeah, those are just a few examples of my training methods at the minute. Obviously, I'm no professional. I'm learning just like everybody else. All I can say at the minute is it's going pretty well, and I am seeing results in what I'm doing. So I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to achieve every workout to my best ability, and hopefully just keep improving myself. And I really want to make more video content of me in the gym and showing you my workouts, because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. Like, how did you get in so much size so quick? How did you lose belly fat so quick? All that sort of stuff. So I will be having more videos coming out soon. Just a quick example of my metabolism. I eat around 4,000 to 4,500 calories a day, and that's combined from about 6 to 7 meals, depending on what time I go to sleep. So I wake up at 7 o'clock, and I have my first meal at 7:30, and then I have my next meal at 10:30. Then I have my next meal at 1 o'clock, and then I have my next meal at 3:30, and then I have my next meal at 6 o'clock, and then I have my next meal at around, it's normally about 7 o'clock when I get back from the gym, and that's combined with a hard gainer protein shake, which is around 400 calories itself. And then at 9:30 I'll have another meal, which will be, technically it would be supper, but depending on what time I go to sleep, I'll have another meal at around 11:30 if I'm still awake. So throughout the day, the total's around 7 meals in the whole day, and if I have that 7th meal, it's normally 4,500 calories. If I stick to 6 meals in that day, it's normally 4,000 calories. So that was just a quick video on my training routine at the minute. A lot of people have been interested in it and wanted to know what I've been up to. If you're on Facebook, check me out, OpmeT, so it's tempo but backwards, so it's OpmeT. And remember, be a warrior, not a worrier. Get in the gym, don't worry about what people think, stick to your goals and make sure you achieve them to your standard. And if you have the mindset that you want to achieve your goals, there's no reason why you can't achieve them. Don't let anybody get in your way, and just do what you want and make sure you're happy doing it, and do it for fun. Fun's the main thing, I think. Just don't let anybody tell you that you suck. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not doing very well, because we all have to start somewhere, and if we all strive to be the best that we can be, there's no reason why we shouldn't succeed. So this has been Tempo. That's my view on fitness and my training routines and my diet at the minute. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. Check me out on Facebook, and until the next video, keep training hard.